Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And fuck our champions!
Good on Pepe! Goal! It doesn't get any better than that!
Hello and welcome to Game in Frame. I'm your commentator, Ben Semerani. Apologies very quickly for the mic quality. We're having some technical difficulties, but we will continue on. Today we have a very good matchup between Brooklyn United Academy, Boys 2008 ECNLRL. We are in the EDP Male U19 Flight 1 South. Matchup today is against Middle Country SC 08. Score is currently 0-0. Very much an even game so far as the ball goes out of play. Brooklyn United coming in today with one win so far in the season. They have played one, won. Their first game was postponed, but they followed up with a resounding 6-0 victory versus Istria SC. Middle Country today, their first two games were postponed, so this is actually their first game of the season. Everything to play for.
In this league, is there a re-entry
for both of these teams.
In this league, is there a re-entry in the same half? So like I can take some out.
Goal kick comes in from Middle Country. Cleared out by Brooklyn. That's the number 4, Eric Sko. Sko with the clearance again. All the way up for Bruno Spompanato. And here come Middle Country up to midfield. Collected by Brooklyn. And here they come down the right wing. That is Noam Ulster on the right wing. Keep an eye on him throughout this game, the number 37. Throw-in comes in from Middle Country. They do well to keep possession, but the ball goes out for a throw-in, which is going to be taken by the number 6, Gabe Schietta. Collected by Ulster, headed down, looking for Spompanato, and here is Spompanato down the right wing. Can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he can. Will the cross come in? Cross comes in. Header flicked on by Orson Doggett, collected by the goalkeeper. Goal kick comes in long, headed by the number 26, Danny Castellanos. Collected by Middle Country down the left wing, and what can they do now? Neat bit of footwork. That's an excellent sliding tackle there from Schietta. Hoisted up for Spompanato, collected by Doggett. And that is the number 33, Dagan Waring, slotting into that attacking midfield role. Clearance by Sko, collected by Doggett. Long ball, that's an excellent ball to the right wing. Finds Ulster. Runs into a bit of trouble, but he's done well there to beat his man. And will he get the cross in? And here is Doggett. Can he get the shot away? Clearance by Middle Country. It's going to be a substitution. The number 3, William Wallard, entering the field.
Combinations in the middle. Isn't just go forward.
He's replacing the number 30, Paxton Bowdenbach. Ball goes out of play. It is going to be a Middle Country throw-in down this right side. Throw comes in, pushing it back there. Referee blows his whistle for foul. It's going to be a deep free kick for Middle Country.
Eric, stay deeper.
Middle Country lining up for this free kick, just a few feet inside the Brooklyn half. Long ball comes in. Knocked down. Middle Country still on the ball. Can they get the shot away? Fake shot, another fake shot. Eventually blocked there by Schietta. Referee says play on.
And connect and out the other side. Come on, no, connect through the middle
Advantage
and out the other
being
side.
played.
Way too long on the ball, everybody.
Ulster does well.
First time.
Wearing, and they're playing
Everything's
across
taking
here
too long on the ball.
for Daggett on the left
Too
wing.
long. There we go.
And here is Waring. Ball played out wide. Middle Country do well just to maintain possession. Slow the game down just a tiny bit. Looking for the through ball. Blocked there by Pax Gamboa.
Good idea for the first time win. Yes, Orson. Come on. More energy, boys. More energy, boys.
Middle Country just playing the ball around the back. Long ball from the goalkeeper, only as far as Shierta. Good battle right there in the midfield. Let's see who can ultimately win possession. Neat footwork there by Middle Country. Ultimately falls to Ulster. And he does well there just to win a throw-in down the right-hand side. Throw comes in into the midfield. That's a risky throw-in down the middle, but eventually found Waring, but possession back to Middle Country now. Ball is blocked, goes out for a throw-in. The Middle Country throw-in. Slow start to the game so far. Hopefully one of these sides will up the intensity and really dig in and push for that first goal. Very much feels like the kind of game so far that maybe needs a goal to spark things into life. Here is Gamboa through the midfield. Plays the ball out wide. Looking for Doggett, but cut out by Middle Country. Long ball comes forward. Referee says play on, no foul, all ball, says the referee. And possession won back by Middle Country. And here they come, building down the left wing. Good bit of skill, looking for the through ball, but collected by Shierta. He's done very well so far in that right back position. Here is Ulster. Very good 1-2 there between Ulster and Spompanato. And here is Ulster, and what can he do? Does he have that final killer instinct? Excellent save there from the shot by Spompanato. Falls to Gamboa. Collected by Doggett. Good footwork there, cuts inside. Can he get the shot away? Cuts back down the left wing. Referee says play on. Doggett stays down on the ground. He's not too happy about that. Middle Country regain possession. And the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a Brooklyn throw-in.
You don't watch middle. You pull primary middle. You go to that ball. You all right?
It's William Diamond who's come in that left back slot, number 19. Ball goes out of play for a Middle Country throw-in.
Hey guys, put the combinations in the middle. Let's get into those wingers off those first time balls. Instead of trying to dribble and do it
Brooklyn
ourselves.
coach just signalling to his side to maybe up the intensity. As I was mentioning a few minutes ago, does feel like the kind of game that maybe needs to be notched up just a tiny bit. Middle Country advance up the field. Long throw comes in over the head of Castellanos. Here they come. Cross comes in down the right wing. Header. Keeper unable to keep that one out, and Middle Country do take the lead. Score is now 1-0. And maybe that goal will spark some life into the Middleton side. That's a very good bit of wing play there by Middle Country. Down the right hand side. Players did well just to dig out the cross, and then very good header to finish the job at the end of it. Aidan Duff was well positioned, but the header just had too much pace on it. Was unable ultimately to keep the ball out of his net. And we're going to restart now. The score is 1-0 to Middle Country. Waring plays the ball out wide to Diamond. Brings the ball forward, looking for Spompanato, who had that excellent chance only a few minutes ago, prompting a very good save out of the Middle Country goalkeeper. But how that could have easily changed the game. Brooklyn could have taken that 1-0 lead, and it would have been a totally different ball game to the one that we currently have.
Don't gotta dribble and then play it.
Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a middle country throw in, coming up the right-hand side. Long throw comes in, flicked on. Good flick on by Doggett, finds Gamboa, and here is Spompanato down the left wing. Very good bit of skill. Shot comes in, flashes right across the net. Excellent chance there for Bruno Spompanato, the number 9 up front for Brooklyn United. He's had a couple of very good chances so far in this first half. He'll be hoping for a case of third time's the charm. He can definitely smell a goal coming. A couple of really good sights at goal. So hopefully he'll be looking to finish the next one. Score remains 1-0. Goal kick comes in from Middle Country. Good header won there by Castellanos, the number 26. One there by Waring. Finds Gamboa. Big clearance there by Middle Country. It's going to be a throw-in for Brooklyn United down the left-hand side. And we're going to see the return of Paxton Boudenbakker replacing Pax Gamboa. Boudenbakker slotting in to that defensive midfield position. Throw-in comes in. Looks like Gabe Chiota has just maybe moved further infield, started the game at right back.
Stay game, stay game, stay game, stay
Has
game.
moved centrally
Stay
into a
game.
more
Stay in this space.
central midfield position. Now here is Castellanos on the ball. Finds Chiota. Lovely flick ball there for Boudenbakker, but unable to maintain possession. But he's instantly won the ball back. He's done very well there. Excellent ball there by Chiota. Lovely layoff by Spompanato. Played out wide for Doggett. Finds Spompanato. Cut out by Middle Country. And they will look to hit Brooklyn on the counter-attack as they build up this right wing. Excellent bit of skill. Castellanos comes across. Very good challenge there to win the ball back.
Go. That's
Finds
the ball we were
Doggett.
looking for.
Layoff to Chiota. And this is really good play by Brooklyn United. Pass cut out. And Middle Country will look to play the ball forward, but cut out there by Diamond, the left back. Played all the way back to Aiden Duff in goal. Castellanos finds Boudenbakker. Ball played out wide to the feet of William Wallard, the number 3. Long ball. Look to just switch the play there for Doggett, but collected by Waring. Through ball, unable to find Doggett and collected by the Middle Country goalkeeper. Long goal kick comes forward, and Brooklyn United capably defend this. Collected by Boudenbakker. It's going to be a Brooklyn throw-in. Throw-in from Diamond.
Right hand to your left, Jack.
Brooklyn unable to keep the ball in play. Knocked out for a Middle Country throw-in. Middle Country looking very comfortable on the ball after taking that 1-0 lead. The impetus very much on Brooklyn to push for that equaliser, but here is Spompanato. Excellent ball, just about cut out by the Middle Country defender. Goalkeeper plays the ball out wide to the left-hand side. Middle Country very happy just to slow things down. Long ball now comes forward, looking for the striker. Clearance by Diamond. Throw in for Middle Country. Comes infield, chested down. Bit of pressure there from Boudenbakker. Middle Country retain possession. Ball stays in play, collected very well there by Aiden Duff, the goalkeeper, and instantly played out wide for Ulster, the right midfielder. Looking for Shiata, unable to control the ball. Excellent pressure there by Doggett, and he'll look to beat his man. Ball goes out of play for a throw-in. Throw-in from Diamond, looking for Spompanato, who's had a couple of very good sights at goal, forcing the defenders into some shaky defending. Ultimately, the shot goes wide from the number 7 Doggett. And we're going to see the return of number 38 Pax Gamboa, who will replace the number 19 William Diamond. Shiata moves back to right back. Gamboa slots back into the central midfield. Middle Country taking their time with this restart. Again, they do have the slender 1-goal advantage so far. It's their first game of the season, so they will feel like they have something to prove. First 2 games were postponed, so they've been waiting a while for this opening game of the season. And they'll be looking to have a statement victory to open the season with a win. For Brooklyn United, they won their first game of the season, a resounding 6-0 victory over Istria SC, so they'll be looking to build on that, make it 2 consecutive wins to start the season, but currently 1-0 down. But again, everything to play for. It's still very much early days in this game. Throw in from Shiata, finds Castellanos. Knocked down by Doggett, good layoff there. Excellent ball out wide, and here is Eric Sko, the centre-back, number 4, chasing it down. Goes out for a throw-in. Sko will take the throw-in. Looks for Spompanato, very good chest control there to maintain possession. Finds Gamboa, plays the ball out wide for Shiata. Cross comes in, who can it find? Controlled there by Waring. Ball bouncing around in the box. Can't quite fall to Spompanato, collected by Middle Country. Good clearance there by Boudenbacher. Ball bouncing around. Middle Country ultimately come away with it. Played back for the goalkeeper, who will launch the ball forwards, just trying to alleviate some of that danger Bedford building. Referee asking for a new ball. Throw in down the right hand side, taken by Shiata. Finds Castellanos. Doggett coming infield. And he'll find Sko. Back to Doggett. What can he create now? Comes forward, finds Spompanato down the left wing. Back to Doggett. This is really good link-up play from Brooklyn. Can he get the shot away? This is really good play. Collected by the goalkeeper, but that was an excellent sight at goal for Brooklyn United. Maybe in the end, Doggett couldn't quite figure out if he wanted to shoot or cross. Ultimately landed in the hands of the goalkeeper. Ulster looking to bring it down. Ball bouncing around, cleared by Middle Country. Long clearance, will go out for a throw-in.
Hold your feet, don't dive, just get in front.
Throw comes in. Looking for Spompanato, cleared by Middle Country. Knocked down by Castellanos. Looking for Gamboa. Didn't get there first. Middle Country will come forwards. Played out by Wallard. Throw in for Middle Country. Throw in down the right hand side. Ball bouncing around, cleared by Castellanos. Flicked on by Waring. Boudenbacher does well to find Ulster down the right wing, and here come Brooklyn United, pass cut out, but he's done well to win the ball back instantly. Gamboa also fighting for it. Excellent step there by Shiata, who will knock the ball forwards. Can Ulster keep the ball in play? Nobody's done well there to force the throw in. And Brooklyn have gained a few yards down the right-hand side. And what can they do from this situation right here? Throw comes in, looking for Spompanato. Clearance by Middle Country, collected there by Wallard. Finds Bowdenbacher to Castellanos. Back to Wallard.
Jack behind you, Jack.
Who was slotted into that right centre-back position. Looking long for Spompanato. Dogger does very well there to win possession. Finds Spompanato maybe a little bit too much on the through ball, collected by the goalkeeper. Long ball from the goalkeeper, flicked on by Sko to Castellanos. Bowdenbacher flicks the ball on. And here is Sko fighting for it. Loses out, but very good fight there. Here's Castellanos, bring the ball forwards, looking for Spompanato. Collected by Middle Country, one back by Gamboa, who now comes charging forwards with the ball, cuts inside. Can he get the shot away? Here is Spompanato. Does very well, beats his man, shot comes in, flashes wide across goal. Another very good chance for Bruno Spompanato. Goes out for a goal kick. He's had a few really good shots on goal. And we're going to see the return of the number 19, William Diamond, replacing Dagan Waring, the number 33. One back by Gamboa. He's had a few very good moments. Spompanato on the ball. Can he control the ball? Daggett fighting for it. Here is Bowdenbacher. Long shot comes in. And then there's a fantastic shot there by Paxton Bowdenbacher from so far out. Drilled the ball hard and low across the goalkeeper. Seemed like there was nothing on, but he created that chance absolutely out of nothing, tying things up for Brooklyn United. How good was that from the defensive midfielder? Blasting Brooklyn United back into the game. And we are all square. Tie game once again, 1-1. Paxton Bowdenbacher, the number 30, with an absolute rocket. Here come Middle Country. What will their response be?
Yes, Danny. Good step, Danny.
Good step there by Danny Castellanos. Does want to keep fighting for it. Lovely bit of skill there by Diamond. And here is Spompanato down the left wing. And Brooklyn really with all the momentum now following that equaliser. Referee just signalling for a push in the back by Doggett. I'll take this pause and play to bring you today's sponsor. So today's Game in Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro, celebrating more than 100 years of football. And you can learn more at umbropremier.com. That's umbropremier.com, umbropremier.com. Umbro, today's Game in Frame sponsor. Here are Brooklyn back on the ball. Flicks ball forwards, looking for Spompanato. Can he control the ball? Ball bouncing around. Here is Doggett. Can he get the shot away? Good save by the goalkeeper. Brooklyn back on the ball. Doggett might feel that he should have done better there. Had the whole goal to aim at. Ultimately went straight at the keeper. That's another very good chance for Brooklyn United. Here's Ulster. Referee says foul, just a late challenge from Middle Country. First free kick of the game in a dangerous position for Brooklyn. We'll see what they can do. They've got some very tall players in this side who'll be looking to get ahead on this, force some chaos in the box. Shiata with the free kick, ball comes in. Linesman raises flag for the offside. Good offside trap there by Middle Country, just catching Brooklyn off guard. Stay tuned today. Game in Frame will be bringing you a couple of other fixtures. At 3 p.m. we have West Town FC versus Philadelphia Ukrainian Nationals. That is in the USLPA Men's Major. So that's at 3 p.m. And we also have Zumschneider FC versus Pan-Cyprian Freedoms. That is at 7 p.m. That is in the ENY Manning Cup. That's the quarterfinals. So a couple of games also coming up today. Game in Frame bringing you all the action across the weekend. As that cross just flashed narrowly past the Brooklyn players. And it'll go out of play for a throw-in. Excellent bit of build-up play there from Brooklyn. It's going to be a substitution. Throw-in comes in, flicked on by Sko. Collected by Castellanos, plays the ball out wide for Schierter. Excellent ball there for Gamboa, can't quite control. Cleared by Middle Country, flicked on there. Linesman raises his flag for the offside.
Bruno!
It's going to be the return of Dagan Waring, the number 33, coming in for the number 99, Bruno Spompanato, who, despite not scoring so far, has been incredibly dangerous throughout this first half. Had a few very good sights at goal, couldn't quite finish them, but he'll be hoping that his goal will come later on in the game. Long ball comes forward, looking for Diamond. It's going to be pressed there by Ulster. Schierter does very well just to help out. Referee blows the whistle, saying maybe just a foul, maybe a push on the back from Schierter. Looks like it's going to be, I suppose we'll find out what it's going to be. Referee has the ball back in his hands. And he's given a drop ball, and possession returns to Brooklyn United. Here is Schierter on the ball. Nice little flicked pass forwards, looking for, cross comes in. Sko picks it up. But that was a good bit of play there from Ulster, the number 37. As we enter the final 10 minutes of the game, let's see, can either one of these teams really push forwards, grab a goal right before half-time? A goal before half-time always changes everything, really knocks the wind out of the other team's sails. You can go into half-time with all the momentum. Score currently remains 1-1, even Stevens so far in the game. Middle Country took the early lead, but then Brooklyn United stormed back into the game with that absolute belter from Paxton Boudenbacher, the number 30. Drilled the ball out from, I don't even know how far out, but too far for any sane player to shoot from. But he pulled it off, arrowed the ball past the goalkeeper, providing Brooklyn with some much needed life in a game where they really were crying out for it. Ball played all the way back for the goalkeeper, pressed there by Waring, who's now slotting into that striker spot. Back to the goalkeeper. Who lays the ball off for his defender. Long ball there over the head of Boudenbacher. Flicked on. The referee blows his whistle. It's going to be what seems to be a free kick for Middle Country.
You're trying to get onto it and figure out how to get out yourself. Not yourself. Play it to your teammate.
In a very good position here to just loft the ball in. Maybe this is the chance that Middle Country needed right before half-time to regain the lead. Let's see, can Brooklyn United defend against this? Ball is lofted in to the back post. Header comes flicked on, arrows narrowly wide. But ultimately harmless for Aidan Duff in goal. Hasn't had too much to do outside of the one goal from Middle Country. No saves outside of that. As he sends the ball forwards, looking for Waring. Couldn't quite get the ball under his control. Long ball from Middle Country. Good clearance there by Castellanos. Finds Shierta, the right back, and he'll bring the ball forwards. What can he do? Long ball looking for Waring. Collected by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper will just take his time, and then we slice the ball, not quite the connection that he wanted. Ball bouncing around. Doggett closing down the ball. Does not keep the ball in play, finds Sko to Boudenbacher, back to Castellanos. Keeps possession just about, and he will now bring it forward through the midfield. Excellent through ball there. Finds Ulster, bearing down on goal. Can he get the shot away? Good save there by the goalkeeper, who has had a very good game so far. Ulster might feel that he should have done better there. Picked aside rather than straight down the middle. But it is going to be a corner kick as we enter the final 5 minutes of the first half. And could this be the chance for Brooklyn United to take the advantage right before half-time? Really land a killer blow to Middle Country, who would then have to regroup, figure out a brand new game plan to come from behind. It's going to be the number 6, Gabriel Shierta, with the out-swinging corner kick. See if anyone can get a header onto this. Corner comes in, drilled in, good hands by the goalkeeper. Did very well there to catch the ball first time, and he'll send the ball forwards. Once again, maybe not the best connection, collected by Boudenbacher. Finds Shierta to Ulster, down the right wing. Does well there to fake the cross. Now the cross does come in, eventually over the head of Diamond. It's going to be a throw-in for Middle Country as the minutes tick down in this first half. Been a good game so far. We did eventually see the energy raise from both sides. After a slow start, both sides were able to get in the goals. Score is 1-1. Really good finishes from both sides for their goals. Now here is Brooklyn, unable to keep the ball in play. The referee points for the goal kick. And have we seen the final chances of this first half? As the seconds tick down, going to be a goal kick, probably hoisted long by Middle Country. And maybe both sides now will just go into the break, regroup, figure out the game plan, see how they might unlock these defences. Long ball comes forward, collected by Middle Country. Is this a chance to get amongst the goals, to retake the lead right before half-time? Good save there by Aidan Duff, the goalkeeper. Very steady hands, but that was a good chance for Middle Country. Ball played out wide to Sko. And is there one last chance for Brooklyn United? Pass cut out, but falls to Waring. Collected there by Doggett, but Middle Country will come forwards once more. Collected by Castellanos. Back to Duff. And is he just going to send this forwards? Yes, he is. Gamboa forcing the pressure, collected by Diamond, but lost once again. Middle Country do well just to retain possession. Good clearance there by Diamond. Long throw comes in. Clearance by Sko.
How much? Rep.
It's actually sick. There's a commentator for that.
Throwing comes in. Can Middle Country keep the ball in play? It is going to go out for a Brooklyn throw-in. Referee just signalling ball went out of play a few yards back. It's going to be Sko to send the throw in infield. Looking for Baudenbacher to Gamboa, back to Baudenbacher, the goal scorer. Finds Schierte, the right back. To Baudenbacher, who's done a great job just dictating play in the heart of this Brooklyn midfield. Sko looking for Diamond, ball goes out of play for a throw in. Diamond hustling just to grab the ball and take this throw in as quickly as possible. Finds Doggett, keeps the ball in play, does really well to beat his man down the left wing. And this will go out for a corner kick. This will surely be the final play of this first half as we approach the final couple of minutes. Short corner, play to Doggett, and what can he do? In-swinging cross collected by the goalkeeper, no harm there. Maybe needed a bit more whip and distance on that cross. Goalkeeper going to send the ball forwards. Ball bouncing around, flicked on by Castellanos to Baudenbacher, collected by Sko as the referee blows his whistle for half-time, but a very entertaining first half here. The score remains even, 1-1, nothing separating these two teams. So as we enter the break, it is Brooklyn United Academy 1, Middle Country SC 1. I might need a hand with this actually. I've never attached the little. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Hello, welcome back. We are Game in Frame. I'm your commentator, Ben Semmerini, and we're back with our matchup between Brooklyn United Academy and Middle Country SC. This is the EDP Male U19 Flight 1 South. And as we pick things back up, a goal has been scored by Brooklyn United, so it is now 2-1 to Brooklyn. They started this game behind. Middle Country took the early lead in the first half, going up 1-0. But Brooklyn United have done very well to fight back and take the lead.
Well done, no.
It is now 2-1 as we start this second half. Brooklyn entering this game with 1 game played and 1 win. It was a resounding 6-0 victory over Istria SC. That was their opening game of the season. The first game was postponed, so they had to wait a bit for that. Middle Country had to wait even longer. This is actually their first game of the season, as their first 2 games were postponed. So they were coming into this game with everything to prove, looking to start the season with some kind of statement to really kick things off, but they do find themselves 2-1 down. And what can they do now to really pick things back up again and push for the equaliser? Here they come now, down the left-hand side. Excellent step there in the Brooklyn defence. And here is the number 99, Bruno Spompanato, and his Austin Doggett coming forwards. Excellent through ball, his Diamond. Didn't quite have the pace to keep up with the defender. Ball goes out of play for a throw-in. Throw-in will be taken by the number 37, Noam Ulster. Down this right-hand side. And what can Brooklyn United do from this throw-in situation? It's going to get handed off to the number 6, Gabe Schierter. And here is Ulster on the ball. Does he have the time and space to whip his cross, and does very well to cut inside. Here he is charging down the wing. Cross comes in, collected by the goalkeeper.
Well done, Noam.
Excellent bit of wing play there by Noam Ulster. Keeper rolls the ball out to the right-hand side. Good play here by Middle Country in the midfield, just doing well to retain possession.
And jump on it, Pax. Jump on it, Pax.
And here is Gamboa pressing the midfield, but Middle Country do well to come forwards. Ball played out wide to the left wing. Cut inside. And here is Boudenbacher, the scorer of the equaliser, to Gamboa. Flicks the ball forwards, looking for Spompanato. Out of play, Schierter with the quick throw-in. Finds Boudenbacher. Comes forward to Spompanato. Good control there. Back to Boudenbacher. This is good patient build-up play from Brooklyn. And there's a foul. Referee blows his whistle. That was the number 33 Waring. Excuse me, the number 7 Doggett who was fouled there. And a good set-piece situation here for Brooklyn United. See if they can extend their current lead, find that 2-goal cushion, because as of right now it is very much still anyone's game. Very slender 2-1 advantage. Free kick comes in, whipped in with a lot of pace, actually went for goal there, forced the goalkeeper into a diving save. Ultimately didn't trouble him, but that was a good effort there by Boudenbacher. It's going to be a goal kick for Middle Country. Goal kick comes in, taken by the defender, launched forwards over the head of Boudenbacher. That's a good step by Castellanos to win the header. Good fight here in the midfield. Ball played out wide to the left. It's going to be a throw in for Brooklyn. Throw comes in by Schierter, finds Ulster. Brooklyn looking for that build-up play in the midfield. It'll fall to the striker. They'll build down the left-hand side. But that is Wallard, the number 3, doing well there just to marshal the ball out of play. And he'll take the throw in quickly. And that's a loose bit of play there by Sko. Maybe not the best place for some fancy footwork in his own penalty area. But here's Ulster with some neat step overs, cuts inside, really good wing play here by Ulster. Can he get a shot away? Blazes it over the bar when he really just needed to keep the ball down and low to the ground. But that was excellent wing play. Started out wide, cut inside, completely bamboozling the left back. but ultimately flashed the ball over the bar, couldn't trouble the goalkeeper. But that could have been 3-1. And Brooklyn will be wary of missing chances like that, when really at this stage of the game, they'll be wanting just to put things away, put this game to rest. Goal kick comes forward, collected by Sko. And here is Boudenbacher, first time ball played out wide to Sciarta, who'll come marauding forwards down the right wing. Can he get the cross away? Flicks the ball past his defender, cross comes in, collected by Spompanato, keeps the ball in play. Linesman raises his flag, couldn't quite keep the ball in play. It's going to be a goal kick. Play down the right hand side for Brooklyn. Goal kick for Middle Country, launched forwards. Good header there by Wallard, ball bouncing around in the midfield, collected by Middle Country. Boudenbacher trying to win possession back. Excellent sliding challenge there by Diamond. And it's going to be pressed here by Spompanato, unable to keep the ball in play. Goal kick. Bit of arguing amongst the players, referee having to step in, just ease the issue. I think maybe a potential handball earlier, but referee says nothing doing. And here is Ulster down the right wing. He's looked really lively, especially in the second half. Cross comes flashing in. Is it going to fall to the feet of Doggett? Does well just to keep possession after the keeper palmed it down to him. Lays the ball off. And here is Boudenbacher, flashes the ball in. Spompanato unable to keep possession. Cut out instantly by Wallard. Played out for Gamboa. Maybe a bit too much on the ball. Can't keep possession. It's going to be a throw-in for Middle Country. Throw comes infield. Pressed instantly by Gamboa. Sliced out wide. Pressure coming from Diamond now. Long ball comes forward. That is Wallard just stepping over to intercept. Hoofs the ball up in the air. Boudenbacher does well to bring it down. Lovely nutmeg there. Great bit of skill. And here come Middle Country down the right wing. Great bit of fancy footwork. Can they get the cross in? Cross does eventually come in. Caught by the goalkeeper. Rolled out to Castellanos, who has Doggett checking in to Sciarta. Drills the ball into Spompanato. Excellent control there. Finds Gamboa. Lovely bit of feet. Fancy footwork there. Gamboa still comes forward. Can he get the shot away? This would be a lovely finish if he can get it off. Unwilling really to use his left foot, try to cut inside. Spompanato forcing the pressure. Here is Ulster, and that is 3-1. Lovely finish there by Noam Ulster as Brooklyn really take the ascendancy. That was great build-up between Gamboa, Spompanato was in there as well, and ultimately the ricochet landed to the feet of Noam Ulster, who very calmly slotted the ball away to make it 3-1. And could that be the goal that finally kills off this very spirited Middle Country team? We'll see if they're able to provide anything. Outside of the goal that they scored to take the lead, they haven't really created too much, haven't really tested the goal. Not too many shots on target. But here is the long ball forwards. That's an excellent ball, forcing the goalkeeper to come out. But that was a good ball. Here is Boudenbacher, plays the ball out wide for Sciarta. And after a rather slow to the game, I think this is the Brooklyn United that we all expected to see today. And here is Spompanato down the right wing, comes inside. Can he get a shot away? Neat footwork there, finds Doggett, and here is Diamond on the left. Cross comes in, falls to Ulster.
Good ball, Will.
Maybe should have controlled the ball there, opted to go for it first time. Blazed it high and wide, out for the goal kick. But this really is what we expected from Brooklyn United, especially after that 6-0 victory that they opened the season with. I think we all thought that goals would be scored today, and now they do have 3, with, based on the way that the game has been going, presumably more to come. Goal kick comes forward, flicked on by Boudenbacher, then again by Castellanos, ball bouncing around. Referee blows his whistle, it's going to be a free kick for Middle Country. Referee just saying there was a push in the back there. And we'll see what Middle Country can do from this set-piece situation. Again, it's difficult to get past these Brooklyn defenders. They definitely have the height advantage in the box simply by looking at the field right now. But free kick about to come in. And we'll see what Middle Country can do from this set-piece situation. Referee just making sure that the one-man wall is positioned correctly. Free kick taken short, played out wide. Maybe now the cross will come in. Or the shot, long shot, goes ultimately harmlessly over the bar. But that was a surprising bit of build-up play from Middle Country, taking the short free kick. And if the shot had stayed down, that really could have been dangerous for the team currently in the disadvantage.
I think like 6'7", or something like that. It's ridiculous, man. I don't know. And he's not bad. He's not bad.
Goalkeeper
Find a tall keeper, he misses something.
brings the ball back. Goal kick taken short. Here is Castellanos. Loses possession in a dangerous part of the field. Ball ultimately won back by Castellanos, atoning for that mistake. Lovely outside of the foot. Ball finds Spompanato, who also had a lovely flick there into the midfield, and they played the ball out for Ulster down the right wing. This is really nice build-up play from Brooklyn. Lovely cross in. Swing and a miss from Spompanato, but lovely footwork, and he'll cut the ball back. Ulster coming in really should have put the ball away there for 4-1. Goalkeeper claims. But once again, that was a really good bit of build-up play from Brooklyn United. This time, starting from the back with Castellanos, a couple of really neat flicks. Found at Ulster on the right. Ball bouncing around, launched forwards there. See who can bring this ball down. That's Boudenbacher pressing the Middle Country player. And there is Orson Doggett, does really well to win the ball back to Gamboa. Referee ended up entangled in the play, blows his whistle because it did touch him and he stopped the flow of possession. Going to be a drop ball here for Middle Country. Ball back in play as Middle Country look to build through the midfield, but a heavy pass there and it's going to go out of play for a Brooklyn throw-in. Here's Gamboa on the ball. Finds Ulster, and here is Spompanato. Ball goes out for a throw-in.
Bruno, how about lay it off first time to Gnome, and then Gnome plays first time inside to Pox or Orson. We're both open. You brought all the defense there, then we want to take advantage.
Throw-in from Schietta. Finds Ulster, does well to keep the ball in play, beats his man down the right wing. He's had a really good second half so far. Lovely flick inside, who can it land to? Cleared as far as Castellanos. Collects the ball, really good ball out wide. Great control there by Schietta, who comes infield. Played back for Wallard, the number 3. Finds Castellanos, patient build up here by Brooklyn. Long ball forwards, couldn't find its intended target. And there is Shiata, does really well there to force Middle Country into losing possession. His diamonds, neat flick, finds Spompanato, excellent strength there, comes inside,
Play well.
loses possession, but that was a good bit of play there. The striker really using his strength. Now here's Boudenbacher, who scored that excellent equaliser from long range. Ball bouncing around. Castellanos looking to win possession. He does just that. Chiesa loses possession. Neat bit of build-up play by Middle Country. Lovely nutmeg there. They come forward. Gamboa now racing back to win possession. As a shot that comes in, goes wide of the goal. A kind of cross shot, but it had a lot of pace on it. And had that been maybe a few yards to the left, could have been dangerous for the goalkeeper. Who reclaims the ball, and it's going to be a goal kick. And here come Brooklyn building out of the back. Here's Spompanato. There's been some really good build-up play between Spompanato and Ulster, who is coming forwards now, and Middle Country do really well just to cut across and block that shot, but that was another really good bit of build-up play between Spompanato and Nome Ulster. They've been doing that all throughout this game. Ball goes out of play for a corner kick. And it's going to be Ulster, scorer of the third goal, lining up to take this out-swinging corner kick. Some tall defenders in the box. Corner comes in low. Can't beat the first man, but recollected by the number 37. And what can he do? Beats his man down the right. Cross comes in. Who will it land to? There's Boudenbacher, drills the shot in, and that's his second long-range effort of the game. Excellent control there, just to keep the ball hard and low on the ground. Goalkeeper maybe lost sight of the ball through a crowd of bodies. But once again, that was really good build-up play from Nome Ulster down the right-hand side. Got his cross in. And that's Paxton Boudenbacher, the number 30, his second goal of the game. Two very well taken finishes. And we are now at 4-1 in the game. Brooklyn United with a sizable advantage at this point. Ball cut out in the midfield, and here come Middle Country. Lovely turn there. Ball just about stayed in play. Wallard coming across to intercept. Ball goes out of play for a Middle Country throw-in. Ball comes infield. And who's there forcing the press? Cut out by Wallard. Sheato with the clearance. Going to be a Middle Country throw-in down the left-hand side. Throw comes in. And ultimately out of play quite harmlessly for a goal kick. I will take this brief pause and play to bring you today's sponsor. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro, celebrating more than 100 years of football. You can learn more at umbropremier.com. That's umbropremier.com, umbropremier.com. Umbro, today's Game in Frame sponsor. Ball comes infield for Paxton Boudenbacher, goes out of play for a throw-in. Long throw comes forwards. Referee blows for a free kick for Middle Country, right on the edge of the penalty area. It's a really decent chance here for Middle Country to create something. And they'll be thinking it's never too late to get back into the game. The score might be 4-1, but a goal here would change everything. And it's a really dangerous free kick position. And they've got some very good strikers of the ball, so we'll see what they can do. Right at the corner of the penalty area. Player lines up. Are we just going to see a whipped shot or a cross to come in? We'll find out now. Shot comes in to the near post. Excellent diving save by the goalkeeper, forcing the ball out of play for a corner kick.
Go to D.
But that was a good effort there from the free kick, aiming for that near post, trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard.
Yazin! Jack! 18 with Yazin! AJ! Jerry, go in!
Middle Country stepping up
Chris, all the way out.
for what seems to be an
All the way
in-swinging corner kick.
Jack! On top of the 18 with Yazin! Jack, on top of the 18 with Yazin! Yazin with Jack!
Corner comes in, the in-swinger lofted in deep. Goalkeeper can't claim it, but referee judges him to have been fouled. And it's going to be a free kick for Brooklyn after that foul on the goalkeeper. And here is Noam Ulster down the right wing, who's been causing so much havoc all throughout this second half. After a relatively quiet first half, he's been one of the standout players in the second. Ball comes infield from Sciarta. His Spompanato cuts inside. He'll be looking for his goal to add to the scoreboard. Ball sent all the way back to the goalkeeper. And he's just going to leave the throw in for Eric Sko. Laid back for Castellanos. Back to the goalkeeper, who finds Castellanos. Loose touch there. Does well, though, to reclaim possession. And there's Sko, who finds Gamboa, lets the ball run. Ball cut out in the midfield. One back by Baudenbacher, who is surely the man of the match today. Spompanato maybe overcomplicating things with that flick, loses possession, but Sko attempting to win the ball back, does very well there. And his Doggett closing down. And this is really good build-up play by Middle Country. Players asking for a handball, but the referee says nothing doing. Ball gets launched forwards. His Spompanato applying the pressure on the defence, does really well there to win possession back. Excellent fight there by Spompanato. Back to the goalkeeper, who plays the ball out wide to the left. His Gamboa closing down, does well there just to keep a tight grip on the Middle Country player, and he's done well here to win possession back. Digs the ball out to Sciarta, neat flick there, does really well to keep the ball for Brooklyn. And here's Baudenbacher, who will bring the ball out of the back. Lovely ball out wide to Diamond, great header there, finds Sko, and they'll bring the ball forwards. And here is Doggett, and can he get the shot away? Hits the post, and who's there on the rebound? And it is the number 37, Noam Ulster, adding to his tally, and that is 5-1. Doggett will be a little unhappy that his initial shot bounced back off the post. I'm sure he would have loved to add his own goal to the proceedings, but bounced off the post. And Ulster was never going to miss from there. And it is now 5-1. Brooklyn United really have stepped things up in the second half. It was only 1-1 at halftime, but then the second goal came a few minutes in, and they've never looked back. Score is now 5-1 to Brooklyn United. We knew that they were capable of goals, opened the season with a 6-0 victory. Expected to see some goals today, so it was relatively surprising when they went behind early on in the game. but they've really turned things around. Especially in the second half, they've really woken up and really pressed on, dug deep, found the goals that they need to put this game to bed. Referee just blowing the whistle there for a high kick. It's going to be a free kick for Middle Country. Ball goes out of play. Goal kick taken short. And here is Wallard, finds Shierta to Ulster, back to Wallard. Back to the goalkeeper. Brooklyn just slowing things down. Long ball forwards, looking for Spompanato. Couldn't quite bring the ball under his control. It's going to go out of play for a Brooklyn throw-in to be taken by the number 6 Shierta. Throw-in looking for Bowdenbacher. Couldn't quite keep the ball under his control. Ball goes out for a Middle Country throw-in. And we'll take this moment to bring you today's other games coming up today. You can tune in, Game in Frame bringing you all the action. At 3 p.m. today we have West Town FC versus Philadelphia Ukrainian Nationals. That is in the USLPA Men's Major. So that's at 3 p.m. And then this evening our 7 p.m. game is Zumschneider FC versus Pancyprian Freedoms. That is in the ENY Manning Cup quarterfinals. So that's our 7 p.m. game. So be sure to tune into both of those. Game in Frame providing you all the action throughout the weekend. And here's Bowdenbacher bringing the ball forwards, finds Shierta, lovely ball forwards, and here is Doggett, the number 7. Maybe the Middle Country players looking for the offside. Linesman doesn't raise his flag. Onside, and that is going to be 6-1. Ball put away there by the number 7, Orson Doggett, who hit the post earlier and will be happy to be on the score sheet now. Players still a little bit confused. I'm a little bit confused there about the onside or offside decision, but the linesman didn't raise his flag, and we always say play to the whistle, and that is exactly what Doggett did, putting the ball away very comfortably past the goalkeeper. Score is now 6-1 Brooklyn. Middle Country now, the wind fully knocked out of their sails. Any goal at this point would be a consolation. And I'm sure that Brooklyn United will just keep pushing on, because as we know, in any league, goal difference can sometimes make all the difference when it comes to the crunch time at the end of the season. Still very much early days at the start of this EDP season, but you never know when goal difference is going to come into play. So Brooklyn will be doing everything they can just to keep scoring and keep bumping up this scoreline. Ball looking for Spompanato, the number 99. But couldn't maintain possession. Ball goes out of play for a throw-in. Middle Country playing the ball neatly in the midfield, pressing the ball there, played back to the goalkeeper by Sco, who will find the number 3 Wallard. Long ball launched forwards, looking for Spompanato, who will definitely at this point be feeling like he deserves a goal. Really good play there, couple of fancy flicks. Goalkeeper spills it. Ball bouncing around. Here's Spompanato trying to control it, but he'll be seeing all of his friends around him adding their name to the score sheet. And being the striker, he'll absolutely be looking to add his own name to the proceedings. Currently No goals so far, but a couple of really good chances, especially in the first half. Very technically gifted player. Maybe today not quite with his killer instinct, but undeniable quality. And here is Boudenbacher, intercepted by Middle Country, flicked on by Doggett, the scorer of that 6th goal we just saw. Neither side able to control possession right now as the goalkeeper launches the ball forwards, flicked on by Scherter. Wallard stepping across. Players asking for a handball. Referee says play on. And Middle Country will loft the ball down, collected easily by Sko. Back to the goalkeeper. Played out to Wallard. And he'll bring the ball forwards centrally up through the midfield, finds Gamboa, another one of those players who's had a very good game, always involved in those chances, but hasn't added his own name to the score sheet. He'll be looking to. Ball played out wide for Ulster. Maybe sold a bit short on the pass by Scherter, but here is Ulster now, and he'll bring the ball forwards. Really neat footwork there. Leaves his defender in the dust. Cross comes in, and here is Spompanato, shot blocked. Ulster finds himself in an offside position. Free kick taken quickly by Middle Country as the referee blows his final whistle. Final score today is Brooklyn United Academy 6, Middle Country SC 1. Middle Country took maybe the surprise early lead, took the 1-0 lead early on in that first half, but then it was 6 unanswered goals from this very talented Brooklyn United side. Ultimately scored the equaliser in the first half and then never looked back. Had some brilliant goals. Highlight of the day was that equaliser from Paxton Boudenbacher. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. We'll try and grab some player interviews with this Brooklyn United Academy. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions.
Okay, and welcome back, and we have two of the 2 times goal scorers today for Brooklyn United. We've got Paxton Boudenbacher and Noam Ulster. First off, guys, talk to me about just the morale amongst the group. You've started the season with 2 victories on the bounce. Talk to me just about the team chemistry so far. How are you guys doing?
I think we've been pretty good as a team last season and this season. I think the first 2 games we started off a bit bumpy, but I think after the half, once we got our talk with our coach and we got in the right mindset, I think it was all about just wanting it more and just playing a little harder. And I think that's what put us ahead today and last weekend.
Yeah, talk to me about that halftime team talk. Obviously, you maybe took the surprise 1-0 deficit early on in the first half, but then 6 unanswered goals in the second half. What was that halftime team talk like from your coach?
Well, it was tactical, and we were talking about playing through the lines to the wingers, which is our strengths, and also, being calmer at the back. But it was a lot just about, this is all of us coming back from high school, getting into the club season, needing to get in the right mindset. Obviously, we had 1 sub today, so it was a little more challenging, but I think we had a talk with the coach, and he just encouraged us to just play our game and not overthink and just play hard.
And Paxton, obviously you got that crucial equalising goal, the goal of the game for me. I want to know just what was going through your head when you lined up to take that shot from I don't even know how many yards out.
Yeah, no, that's kind of my spot, right outside the box. So took it down off the chest. I knew I wanted to rip it first time or second time, so took it down, took a touch, and just banged the bottom bins.
Awesome. All right, thank you guys. Congrats, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. There we have it. We've been Game in Frame. I'm your commentator, Ben Semarini. Great to get a few words from 2 of the goal scorers today. Excellent victory, comeback victory for Brooklyn United. 6-1 is the final score. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.